Open-world games are one of the giant genres in the market right now. Every developer makes them nowadays. But I think what makes a true open world is that when we explore it, it rewards us with something. It can be a hidden boss, a secret story, or some ultra-mega-rare epic shining armor that we can use to save the world. So I think these are the games you are looking for.
In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago.
All right, let's kick things off with Crimson Desert. Man, this game just dropped, and it is wild. You play as a mercenary dude running around Pywell, and the exploration? Absolutely next level. You get this crazy grappling hook, right? So you're just zipping around everywhere looking for hidden spots. And the game practically throws rewards at you for going off the beaten path. We're talking super rare ores and these trippy abyss artifacts to beef up your skills. Plus, you can literally climb onto giant boss monsters. It's insane. If you're the type who just loves grabbing a sword, picking a random direction, and getting totally lost finding secrets.
And in that time, my fortress was overrun by rebels.
We meet again.
And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Look, if you're a total history nerd, this one's for you. You're back as Henry, just roaming around medieval Bohemia, and the map is humongous. The best part? The exploration just feels so gritty and real. No magic, no dragons. Just you stumbling through dense, muddy forests or finding some crazy, realistic castle. The random encounters on the dirt roads are wild, too. The game makes you work for it, but when you finally raid a hidden bandit camp and walk out alive, the gear you loot feels so incredibly earned. It's basically the ultimate medieval life simulator.
For ulcers, salvation, beauty.
Kalos. Time shudders at its touch.
Then, Skyrim Special Edition. Yeah, I know. We've all bought it like 5 times. But honestly, we can't talk about exploration and skip Skyrim. It's the king. You'll be walking to do a main quest and boom, suddenly you're 3 hours deep into a random cave, fighting vampires or exploring some massive underground dwarven city. That sense of, wait, what's over that hill is just unmatched. Bethesda built a map that literally begs you to poke around, and the rewards? Always worth it. You're always tripping over crazy Daedric armor or discovering a new dragon shout. Seriously, it never actually gets old.
Fus Roda! Jur Zaprul!
Tastes like chicken.
All right, let's talk about Baldur's Gate 3. I know it's a super heavy story game, but dude, exploring is so incredibly satisfying. You'll be wandering through the woods, jump over some random gap, and suddenly you're in a massive secret dungeon. The devs basically packed this game full of hidden loot, hilarious side quests, and completely new storylines, just waiting for you to find them. It actually feels like a real tabletop D&D session. You know, where the dungeon master hands you sick gear just because you thought outside the box. It's honestly insane how much stuff they crammed into this map.
The cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable.
Then we have No Man's Sky. Talk about a massive comeback, right? This game is basically the ultimate cosmic road trip right now. You have got a literally infinite universe of procedurally generated planets. And touching down on a new one is always so dope. They have added so much stuff that exploring actually matters. You go out there and boom, you find crashed exotic ships, huge abandoned freighters, or crazy resources to build your dream base. Or maybe you just find a gorgeous planet with glowing purple grass and weird alien dinosaurs to chill with. If you just want to kick back, fly a spaceship, and see planets nobody has ever seen before, this is totally the one.
Japan cares for its green spaces. Where transplant is not possible, new growth is the next best option.
Forza Horizon 6. Okay, I know what you're thinking. A racing game? For exploration? But dude, hear me out. One of the best rewards is just getting to enjoy this really beautiful scenery of Japan. Seriously, bailing on the main festival events, to just drift through the neon streets in Tokyo or cruise up the snowy Japanese Alps is peak vibes. The game hooks you up constantly. You're finding rare barn finds, smashing fast travel boards, and racking up crazy XP just for driving around. The world is just stunning, especially when the cherry blossoms are out. It's literally just you, an insane sports car, and total freedom on the open road. Next is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Bro, Nintendo absolutely lost their minds with this map. The sheer amount of stuff hiding in the Sky Islands, the surface, and those creepy underground depths. It's completely nuts. And the coolest part is how they basically want you to break the game. You literally glue a bunch of fans and a steering stick to a piece of wood and just fly around looking for shrines. Every puzzle you crack or dark cave you drop into gives you something good. Armor sets, sick weapons, or just more of those little Korok seeds. You can just wander around for hours and you'll never run out of amazing stuff to find. Then there's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Man, this game is a total masterclass in world building. Playing as Geralt is so sick, why? Because when you stray off the main path, you don't just find trash loot. You stumble into some of the best side quests in gaming history. Seriously, there are literally no boring fetch quests here. You might find a haunted village with a crazy monster mystery, or some hidden ruins with diagrams for elite Witcher gear. The game constantly pays you back for exploring with deep, awesome storylines and solid gold that actually helps. Riding Roach through the beautiful countryside is just a massive vibe.
Ah, there it is! A snifter.
We absolutely gotta shout out Elden Ring. From Software completely flipped open world exploration on its head with this one. No markers, literally no hand-holding. You're just riding your horse, you see a weird castle in the distance, and you go check it out. The payoff for exploring is always huge. You'll randomly find secret underground cities, insane hidden bosses, or weapons that literally change how you play the game. Spotting a cave entrance and deciding to just roll in almost always leads to a crazy, unforgettable moment. If you really love pure organic discovery, it doesn't get better than this masterpiece.
What you staring at?
I made it right with you, I swear.
Well, then.
You too.
Finally, bringing it all home, we got Red Dead Redemption 2. this world feels so incredibly alive. Just riding your horse through the wilderness as Arthur is a whole experience by itself, and the game rewards you so much for just being curious. You'll wander off and find spooky little cabins with crazy backstories, treasure maps, or random strangers who need help. Even getting ambushed by gangs feels like a reward because it's so immersive. They packed so many tiny details in here. Finding an old letter or a weird skeleton usually tells this huge, tragic story. It's the ultimate cowboy simulator, and it absolutely rules.
They won't forgive you. They didn't forgive me. There is no forgiveness. None, friend. None.